Welcome to the Florida Keys, and when you get here, one of the things you simply have to do is team up with my friend Matt and go fishing.
Sitting here in the middle of Islamorada, the sport fishing capital of the world. Right now in the Atlantic Ocean, the unique thing is we're going to go under the bridge, we're going to be out on the Gulf of Mexico in what's called Florida Bay. We're going to head out towards the Everglades National Park. We can look for tarpon, we can look for redfish, we can go catch a shark if you like.
What a perfect way to spend a lazy afternoon. I'm here with Matt. Where are we? Mangrove forest?
We're in the mangrove forest, a mangrove tunnel.
These plants are very unique. I mean, they look stunning.
These are red mangroves. We have three types here in the Keys. We have red, black, and white mangroves. Mangrove means walking island or walking tree. The limbs, as they grow out, they drop down prop roots. And these prop roots build up the limb's strength, and the limb can grow further. It'll drop down more. The trees get 30 feet high. They can be 400, 500 feet long.
But in order to explore these forests, you're going to need something a little more agile in the water.
Good morning, John. How are you?
Good. How are you today?
Permission to step on board?
You have more than permission.
I'm with John from Big Pine Kayak Adventure, and along with his faithful sidekick Skip, we're off to discover the magical in-world of the mangrove.
Good job, Skip. Good job.
So, John, tell me a little bit about this area then.
We're in the middle of a red mangrove swamp. And red mangrove are usually your first species to come into a saltwater environment and to repopulate, so to speak. Coral is calcium carbonate with a lot of sunlight. As that water temperature heats up, if you introduce lightning, it's similar to the experiments they did back in the 60s with creating life in test tubes.
Wow.
So they're thinking that this band around the equator is where small life originated. So humans we know originated in Africa. Small life probably in places like this.
It's just the best. It's the best movie set I've ever seen. It's like, I feel like I'm in the Goonies or Indiana Jones or...
You just got to get a different hat.
Yeah.
What did you think of our little excursion back in the mangroves?
I just thought it was incredibly peaceful, and for someone who lives in the city, you have to queue to get on the bus or the tube, and there's traffic everywhere. It was just a perfect way to spend Sunday morning, you know, at one with nature, getting a bit of exercise, great weather, and just utterly peaceful.
Islamorada is the home of more IGFA world records than any other place in the world. And a tarpon around 205 pounds, not a record fish by any means. Tarpon get up to 285. Those are found over in Africa.
Wow.
But right here, we're talking fish over 7 feet long.
But if the thought of trying to land a 7-foot monster sends a shiver up your spine, don't panic, as there are other ways to admire these creatures from the safety of dry land.
Now, they are the tarpon that Matt was talking about earlier on, and yes, he was right. They're absolutely huge. I'm here at Robbie's in Islamorada to do a little bit of fishing, but not in a traditional sense. Have a look at this.